I hope you guys like the new setup. It looks pretty nice to me, but let's get in the video. This is Adrian Nathan. This is Adrian Nathan. Adrian Nathan. Adrian Nathan. This is Adrian Nathan. Till next time, I'll see you again. So far on my journey, I have learned a lot, and one of my things that I have learned that is to listen to what people say, but don't take it and just run with it. Put your own twist into it. And I say that because a lot of people hear what people say and then they take it and run with it, but don't understand that everybody's life is different. Now, this video today is for you to be, it's for you to improve your life. And I want to share like how I improved my life through the things that I did. It was one simple thing, really, honestly, that really to do, but I wasn't exactly like had the right mindset and everything. So I had went into a period of solitude spontaneously. I wasn't thinking about it. I just went into it. And in the period of solitude, I noticed that I like to read. I like to learn about money and business. And I wanted to grow a relationship with God and be closer with God. That really opened up my mind to every other thing that I'm doing right now. And it opened up my mind to like entrepreneurship, and then just different views upon the world. Like when I was alone by myself, I noticed that every time that I had went into solitude, I grew drastically. And I had went into solitude multiple times this year on purpose, just so I could see how it would be and how it would turn out at the end of the year. And now we're 2 months away from the end of the year. We're in the 10th month, which is October. And I could say that the man that I was at the beginning of the year, I would never knew that I was the man that I am right now. Yes, I knew what I wanted to do. I knew I was going to change, but I never knew that I was going to become who I am right now. And it's crazy, and I'm kind of excited for who I'm going to be next year. How drastically my life is going to change next year if I keep doing the same things that I do. In my period of solitude, I have learned so many things. Discipline, putting myself first, basically, over other people. I learned, to stop watching porn. Social media is not really all that. All these other things, guys. And I encourage everybody to go into a period of solitude. That is exactly why I made this video. Now, don't take my information and just run with it. There's different ways to go into a period of solitude. You can go into a period of solitude for a week. It's not easy for everybody to do it, but like everybody to be alone. But you can go into a period of solitude for a week and just cut off friends and family and just, let them know. But you're probably wondering, what is solitude? Solitude is the quality or state of being alone. I have also heard somebody say that in the period of solitude is where we grow the most. And I feel like that is very, very true. Albert Einstein also quoted saying, "I live in that solitude which is painful in youth but delicious in maturity." To me, that means that everybody needs solitude in order to mature, in order to grow. Because I feel like when you're in solitude, you find your true self. You find the things that you actually want to do. I never picked up a book a day in my life before I went into solitude. Like I did when I was younger, but like I haven't picked up books since like middle school. It's like 5-6 years ago. Guys, the Bible says renewal of your mind. In some sense or form, I feel like reading books is a renewal of your mind. Learning knowledge is renewal of your mind. Don't quote me on this. I'm not a pastor or anything like that. I just, this is what I see of the Bible, and that's how I view it. Everybody has their own different views, but like everyone needs to go into a period of solitude in order to grow and learn more about themselves. And this is just to benefit your life. Honestly, I make these videos to add value back to you. I don't make these videos for my benefit. I just want you guys to be able to change your life and do other things and grow. And I want to see, it's like I want people to come back to me and say, oh my God, you helped me. That's what I love to see. And don't go into a period of solitude and go, vigorously in it, because a lot of people just cut friends off, everybody off. Relationships are important, guys. Okay, relationships are important. I love my friends to death. All my friends, they can tell you I love them to death. Relationships are important. Let people know that you're going to be away for a minute. Let people know, I'm going to do this for a minute. Simply because anything can happen in a matter of a moment. So you don't want to be, you don't want to be selfish to that certain matter. I want to tell you that life works in seasons, and it's not always happiness and it's not always sadness. Some seasons where you have to be alone, some seasons where you have to learn from other people and be around people. Some seasons where you're gonna have your downfall, some seasons where you're gonna be up, and it's life works in seasons. And you gotta know how to cope with that season. You gotta know how to be, how do I want to put this? You have to know how to be, you have to know how to defeat that season, basically. Because if you let that season take over, and like when I was in a bad predicament and I let that sit inside me and just be negative, I would have not been where I am right now. I would have not been the person I am today. It's just because I was so positive and I stayed focused and I did what I did, and I took over my seasons of my life. And I'm not in any predicament, like I'm not rich or anything like that, but I'm in a better state than I was last year. That's all that matters. I'm not trying to face off with anybody. This is me versus me. This is no race. This is the journey, and I love it. By the way, I believe all you guys can do it, and whatever you do, whatever you want to achieve, you can achieve. I promise you. Set your mind to it, and I promise you got it.